Josh, Noel, Anthony. As we always start our gathering, we always ask our respected elder. And today, he's been with us for many years. He's from the West Bank First Nations. And he's going to open up with a prayer and a welcome. So please put your hands together, show lots of love. Mr. Grouse Barnes.
Morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please rise? Remove your hats, boys. Thank you. Or limlim kulm chutin kana wist. Tali hastis boos kana lat de sich gekwast. Achat kulste ma panas khalkhalt. Tali kha kel menimstit. Ik is wanacham. Ik is nkwanchinen. Apanas khalkhalt au nina vi titam tamtis is khayaskat. Nacham tali khastikal tum hula. Apna is naksil huil with kos pecham kwa tali il isk. Hast klawikum yayati chichmala tali ku kwa it. Usike is naksil tit. Why could you kids kala lot sweet kshanoms? Ul nekul koi, ul lot sweet kshanoms. Leblam kulm chitin kanawist. Aha item hula tit. Ik in peels mentem ik item hula tit. Kin steels in chakin steels. Luta gaat item hula tit. Ik kusnentem. Ik sispelkig, ik zaagwip, ik kusentum. I want to thank the Creator for allowing me to say a few words in prayer. You know, I'm so glad to see so many children here, teenagers, adults. You know, I think we're growing and growing. And it's so wonderful to see so many beautiful faces here today. You know, at this time of year, you know, it's getting a little bit cloudy and a little bit rainy, and it's really good for the land, and it's really good for the animals and the trees. And all these things we do, we say a little prayer in a good way to get things started. We all got here safe and sound, and I pray that we go home safe and sound. So, what I was talking about too is that I say this land don't belong to us. It belongs 7 generations ahead of us. And we borrow that land from our great grandchildren. And I pray that the water still be clear. I pray that the trees still be here, and that the animals are still here. Because with all of that, we are one. We are one with nature, and we got to take care of it. We are the ones that are going to make a difference in the future for our children. And we welcome you to Seal territory, and this just happens to be the Okanagan portion of the Seal territory. Peace, not Seal. Thank you, all my friends and relatives. Oh.
We'd like Hostrom Birch Creek to be standing by. We're going to do an honor today with the beautiful Eagle staff that's going to be blessed and is going to be coming to this college, and they will have it for the rest of their time here. Anthony is going to talk a few words about how this Eagle staff come, There's going to be a blankets that's going to be put on a couple of people. We have Sergeant Joss Lockwood from the Conservation Officer Service that's going to join us. And we're going to go around one time while Birch Creek sings that honor song. And then we're going to ask all the people to come out and shake hands and bring in this beautiful eagle staff. Aho, Anthony. Hold on, Birch Creek, hold on.
First of all, I want to say thanks, of course, Chimuwech in my language. This means so much to me and to the college. And for those that don't know, Richard Jackson Jr., he's been our Powwow MC for the past 10 years, and Noel Ferguson has been standing by his side for, I think, about 7 or 8 years, so just about the same amount of time there. And so I want to start by thanking both Richard and Noel for their continued support over the years. And these men are much more than the commitments that they've given us here to the Powwow. You know, my heart goes out to these men and who they are and what they represent and how they carry themselves in community. We commend you both for your valued efforts at revitalizing our cultural ways of knowing and doing, and sharing your wisdom and working together to help us foster this sense of belonging you see here on this campus today and throughout the school year. So Noel and Richard, you know, they're really strong advocates of learning, supporting personal growth and cultural understanding, but also that pursuit of higher education, always encouraging our young ones to get out there and learn more. So supporting the overall well-being of our brothers and sisters is near and dear to their hearts. And you know, looking around here today, we see dancers. We're going to see some dancers dancing hard, some drummers singing some good songs. We got vendors selling their prized work. So we see art, we see culture, we see language, and but more than that, we see some rekindled friendships. You know, we see family, we see some community that maybe we haven't seen in a while, and you know, we see that laughter and that overall sense of belonging. And that sense of belonging is at the heart of this powwow and what it means to us. And so we come together this morning not only to celebrate that, but to celebrate these two fine gentlemen and their work in the community and here at the college. They're knowledge sharers, and I like that term better than knowledge keepers. You know, knowledge keeper implies that they're keeping the knowledge sharer, you know, giving and sharing and teaching and mentoring, and that's exactly what these two men do. You know, they're out there keeping our ways alive and well, and you know, as an Indigenous person standing here at the college today, I feel really proud to have everyone witness this ceremony here with us. And so it's one of our biggest events of the year, and these two key individuals have been with us this whole journey. And you know, blessing the grounds, keeping the flow going, providing guidance and support. And what we've done here wouldn't be possible without their help. So to mark this year, Richard and Noel have gifted us with this beautiful eagle staff. And for those that don't know, eagle staff is used in grand entry, and it represents our good intentions to gather and do ceremony. And this staff will stand loud and proud next to our flags, esteemed in great respect, esteemed in great honor. The staff signifies how all nations will gather and peacefully to support and uplift one another. And last year, I casually mentioned to Noel after the powwow, I was like, we should get a staff for our powwow. And you know, didn't really follow up or say much about it. And you know, several months later, lo and behold, he reached out and let us know that Richard had made this beautiful eagle staff here for the college, and just warms my heart to hear that. So I just want to say a few words about the eagle. You know, the eagle flies the highest, sees the furthest, and is the most respected animal in the animal kingdom. The eagle carries the voice of our people, carries our messages and prayers, and it's said that the eagle flies in the 7 dimensions. In my stories, it was somewhere around the 3rd or 4th prophecy we started losing our ways, wars, and you know, the Creator was going to set out to abolish the first people. But the eagle flew up to the heavens and called out again, and called out again. And on the 4th time, Gichimanado, or the Creator said, you know, what is it, Migazi? What is it that you want? And he said, I still see people going to ceremony. I still see people doing good things. And that's indicative of what we're seeing here today. And the eagle, Migazi, he said, if you let me, I'll be the guardian of our people. And so it was. And so it was our ways. And so we honor Eagle, we honor Migazi for this and for many more reasons. So this staff here, it symbolizes our voice as Indigenous people, our presence and our ways, and it's to be held in the highest regard. So wrapping Richard and Noel in these beautiful Pendleton blankets is a heartwarming ceremony to recognize and commend them for their years of service and mentorship here at the college and in the broader communities we serve. It is with the utmost respect. It's with the utmost respect and admiration that we celebrate all of their cultural, education, and community commitments. They're natural role models who are full of kindness and generosity and always willing to support what we do here at the college. So Richard and Noel, you've become part of our extended family here at the college, and we look forward to continued relationships with you both. With all my heart, I say, all my relations, aho. Thank you.
I would like to ask Sergeant Josh Lockwood to make his way up and say a few words. He's going to be dancing with us. Josh.
Thank you, Richard. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And thank you for letting me represent the province of British Columbia and the Conservation Officer Service on the land of the Okanagan people. I have been involved with Aboriginal youth through Aboriginal youth hunting. I have been involved with the elders in supplying and getting them wildlife parts that are hard to come by and that are not taken, that have died. So it is my pleasure to be here with Richard. Richard and I go a long ways back. He is a staff sergeant from the retired U.S. Army and went to the Oregon Police, State Police, and then came and joined our organization. And I had the opportunity to work with him, and I had an opportunity to learn. And the knowledge, the sharing has been phenomenal. And I thank you, Richard, for this opportunity.
Josh is so kind, now I can walk on water in the wintertime. Oh. Okay, anybody else? Ostrom, give us that honor song, please. come out and shake our hand.
Oh, she's over here. Seriously, right.
You know, my cheeks are sore from smiling. But my hands are so warm from all the warm hands I have shaken. We have shaken this morning. It's good to have that hand contact. I want to honor Birch Creek for singing that beautiful honor song to bring that beautiful flag in, the Eagle Staff, which it will stay here in the Okanagan now forever. Limlam Cooksham for coming out and honoring us today. We're bringing blue sky out, right? Look at the sky, it's starting to be blue. Let's hear it. Blue sky, blue sky. We want to honor our drums that are here this morning. Host drum is Birch Creek. Let's give them a big hand. Birch Creek. Guest drum is Red Spotted Horse. Let's give Red Spotted Horse a big hand. And also we have Northern Tribes. Let's hear it for Northern Tribes. Everett White. Okay, Grouse Barnes is going to say a few words on behalf of Chief Roxanne Lindley. Grouse.
It's my regret to inform you that my chief's not going to be here. She got called back to Sugar Lake. I believe she's preparing for naming this weekend for two of her grandbabies. So with that, she sends her regrets and she wishes she could be here. But family is family, and a naming is a naming, and that's so important to our people. So with that, regrets from Chief Roxanne Lindley, my chief. Limlum, go.
Limlum Chief Grouse Barnes. Okay, we want to call the president of Okanagan College, Jim Hamilton.
Good morning, and thank you, Elder Jackson. I'd like to thank Elder Barnes for his warm welcome and for the greetings he brought. On behalf of Okanagan College, I want to welcome everyone to our campus, which we recognize is on the traditional territory of Syilx, Okanagan, and West Bank First Nation. This event is made possible by the great cooperation that takes place among the bands of the area, the Okanagan Nation, the Secwepemc Nation, the Métis community, and Okanagan College. These are relationships that we deeply value and look forward to continuing to broaden and strengthen in the years to come. Now, I've had the privilege of witnessing continued growth of this event since it began in 2009, and I'm honored to be among you today and celebrate the fact that this is our 10th annual Youth Exhibition Powwow. And I've been asked by our Minister of Advanced Education to bring you greetings on her behalf, so this is a letter she sent to us. It's fairly brief. Dear friends, it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to everyone attending the 10th Annual Youth Exhibition Powwow at Kelowna campus of Okanagan College. Unfortunately, I'm unable to participate in the celebration today. I would like to acknowledge the event is taking place on the territory of the Okanagan Nation. I'm Niska Gitsan Cree and Ojibwe, and the First Nations woman to get elected in British Columbia. I'm proud to send greetings on behalf of Premier John Horgan and our government. It's heartwarming to hear that today's cultural gathering is bringing together Indigenous and non-Indigenous community members from throughout the Okanagan region in a spirit of reconciliation. I'm especially pleased that so many elementary and high school students are attending the powwow today. This gathering truly honors the education path that Indigenous students attending Okanagan College are traveling down and encourages our young people to pursue their own education goals. I wish I could be there in person. Keep reaching for the stars. So, looking around, I see a number of people who have been part of this event since it began. I want to thank, again, Richard Jackson, Noel Ferguson, for your energy and contributions over the years in making this event happen and making it so meaningful for the dancers and attendees. Thank you also so much for the Eagle staff, which we will treasure and display with pride. We're probably going to end up using the Eagle staff as part of our convocation ceremonies every year, where it will stand in a place of honor as we have graduates coming across the stage. Also with us today is Shelley Witzke, who's a counselor with the Adams Lake Indian Band, and Shelley was one of those who worked on the first powwow in 2009. So thank you, Shelley, for joining us today. So I know I speak for many of the college when I say I'm heartened and I'm inspired both by the remarkable turnout for this event, which grows every year, and the way in which this event brings us all together to learn from one another and celebrate Indigenous culture and knowledge on this campus. Thank you so much.
Next, we'd like to ask Aboriginal Service Coordinator for the Okanagan College, Mr. Anthony Isaac.
Ani bojo, kisha okishida na dinjiga indigenkash, bekajananga dunjba, jujukto dem. Mami kwenda mampia ya and Syilx Okanagan dunjba. So hello everyone, my name is Anthony Isaac. I come from Wappo Island or Bekajanong territory, which means where the waters divide. I'm Ojibwe and belong to the Crane clan. happy and honored to be here on the traditional unceded territory of the Okanagan people. And so I want to start by thanking everyone for coming out year after year and making this event possible. All of our drummers, all of our dancers, all our volunteers and vendors. It really wouldn't be possible without all your guys' help and support over the years, so thank you for that. And we come together this time of year, every year, intentionally to celebrate the fall equinox, which will happen September 22nd. And so that means it's a new season, and in 4 days we're going to see a new moon. It's the harvest moon. And that's always a custom of ours to come together and celebrate these equinox. And the natural world in its own cycle helps us understand the ecosystems, the times of the year, when to put seeds in the ground, when to harvest, and much, much more. So these interactions with the natural world are tied to our ways of knowing and doing. So much like our garden, our natural world conveys things and information about the things we do and why we do it. There's a symbiosis there, an interconnectedness. So our garden, nakulamin, means the things that we do. And that's from offering tobacco to harvesting and the many, many uses. So the name was intentionally broad and encompassing for that reason. And that garden has medicines like sweetgrass sage, technological plants like Indian dogbane hemp to use to make rope, and all that good stuff. And much like Chris Derrickson said at the opening of that, nurturing that garden is really symbolically and literally connected with truth and reconciliation, in that we've got a lot of nurturing to do here in the Academy. So those indigenous plants in the garden, they're survivors, and they've survived through the harshest conditions. So if you imagine living in the Okanagan in those long periods of no rain, unfortunately today we got lots of rain, but they're survivors. They have those long tap roots, and they do quite well. And in fact, they're the most sustainable plants we're going to plant in this area. And that's a value that we ascribe to here at the college, that sustainability. But like these plants, we as Indigenous people have been here since time immemorial as well. We are survivors and thrive through incredibly harsh conditions, and will continue to thrive. That's our resiliency, and that's our resolve. And so this orange shirt that I have on today, and I know I see a couple of folks out there with orange shirt, there's a story. Phyllis Webstad went to school a long time ago, back in 1973, with a bright orange shirt, and it was part of her brand new back to school outfit. You can imagine she's pretty happy about it, especially her grandparents can't really afford to buy that. And so the first day of class, that orange shirt was taken from her, never to be seen again. And so Orange Shirt Day, which is coming up September 30th, is really about education and awareness. And as Phyllis said, the color orange reminded me of that, and how my feelings didn't matter, how no one cared, and how I felt I was worth nothing. All of us little children were crying and no one cared. So September 30th is about changing that, about creating awareness on the individual, family, and community level of intergenerational impacts of residential schools. So bringing light to the atrocities of residential school, and just coming together. And it really is a story of occupational injustice. And so it's up to us here at the college and in the community to rectify some of those injustices, especially in our arena, in our house of learning here at the college. So that might mean shifting the way we teach a little bit, changing our policies, our structures, making things work a little bit more for our communities and for our learners, to help create that access for our students and create a welcoming, sensitive place for learners to learn. And so here today, it warms my heart to see us celebrate culture at a post-secondary institution. So that's something my grandpa, a residential school survivor, would not have been able to do. So for me, I wear this orange shirt for him. So these shirts are for sale. We've got raffles and 50-50 for sale as well. And all those proceeds go to supporting Aboriginal awards here at the college to help out Aboriginal learners in their studies. And if you're interested, we have Orange Shirt Day activity next Friday in the pit. It's just a tea and coffee, a casual get-together. And so for me, wearing these shirts symbolizes a number of things. One of those is standing up for injustices, standing up for inequalities. And so when I see folks out there on Orange Shirt Day wearing those orange shirts, it tells me that they're standing side by side, standing beside us, with us, fighting for the same cause. And we're going to continue to learn and grow and create positive change together. Cut this short a bit. So it's events like this and people like you are examples of how we're being conducive to sharing the truth about who we are and providing opportunities for relationships to form and flourish. We see some familiar faces and some old faces, some new relationships being formed, and reconciliation, that will come with time. And we're all on our educational journey here. One of the things I like to say is we have a shared history and a shared and a shared future. So walking this path together, sharing our collective knowledges and understandings is a two-way street. We're all working together to create safe and sensitive learning environments that promote and embrace new understandings, creating new ways of knowing and doing, and in essence, creating a more welcoming, inclusive, and diverse college that is mutually beneficial for everyone. So I just want to take this time, Shelley's going to speak in just a few minutes here, counselor of Adams Lake Indian Band. She was instrumental in starting this powwow 10 years ago, an OC employee who was filling in for Caroline at the time. And the first one, I'm told, had only about 25 people, and over the years it's just grown, through the help of folks like Marcy Trotter and the transition planners. And here we are 10 years later, such a beautiful ceremony. I have to commend Jewel Gillies for all of her hard work and determination this year. She hit the ground running and it's just been phenomenal here on this campus. I have to say kudos to all of our Aboriginal transition planners. I know they're out there somewhere. Marilyn Alexis, Caroline Charche, Marcy Trotter, Jewel Gillies, if you just can stand up, give us a wave. All their tireless efforts in supporting students, working in community, and everything in between. These 4 Indigenous women do so much for the college and our department. They really do. They're phenomenal Indigenous women that I've had the pleasure of working with. And there's no need to say strong Indigenous women, because to me, there is no other kind. These women are absolutely role models in the community and the work that they do. So today, our college, who we are and what we stand for, is a collective of years of work and many more folks to establish a college environment that supports our goals of inclusivity and indigenization activities. We host many events like this throughout the year, and we believe that the more we can do, the more we can increase people's understandings of our ways of knowing and doing, and helping to create that sense of belonging here on campus. So a traditional powwow like today is about bringing community together, celebrating, and giving thanks for what we have in our lives. Powwows are vibrant events full of excitement and a time to come together and celebrate our culture, celebrate Aboriginal youth, and honor their educational journeys. So we're all part of a larger family here, an extended family. The decisions and actions we take affect everyone and everything in the world. It's something I believe, including and especially the people to be. So with that, I say every child matters, every learner matters. I hope everyone has a great time, and I hope the rain holds off. All my relations, I hope.
Okay, I'd like to introduce some females. We need to have a balance here. Adams Lake Indian Band Counselor Shirley Wetsky. Give her a big hand.
White Shelley Resquest, Tamikuya te Kastalnik, Shukwapunka, Paslaka Hatyaka, Yarit Stirapan. Hello everyone, my name is Shelley Witsky. I'm a newly elected counselor with the Adams Lake Indian Band within the Shukwapan Nation, and I'm honored to be here today. I was one of the recruiters who worked diligently back in 2009 to organize the first exhibition powwow here at Okanagan College, and there was 6 of us that organized this event back then. And I think we had about 150 students come out from the local school districts and the Indian band schools, and I'm so proud to see how much it's grown and how many students are here enjoying this event, and how many different departments within the Okanagan College are involved. And I remember the first one was so small, but it grew so big. And I'm a really strong believer in education, and really encourage everyone to consider coming to Okanagan College. It's where I started my post-secondary studies, and I did my first 2 years here, and then I transferred off to University of Victoria. So this is a really good foundation for post-secondary learning. And one of the college campuses does fall within the Shukwapan Nation. That's the campus in Salmon Arm. And we're very proud to be part of this college. A lot of our students come here, and I see there's some Shukwapan Nation members here and students. And I really encourage everyone to consider coming here. It's a great school. Kuksjam, all my relations.
Okay, she's still here. I want to call up Miss Edna Turbasket from the Kelowna Friendship Society to say a few words. And I'll leave it like that.
Good morning, everyone, and this is very brief. This is to welcome each and every one of you here, and it's so exciting to see so many young little ones here. And the sky is clearing up. We are having no more rain, and we are going to have an awesome time. So get ready to dance, because no more talking. We're going to get into the music, I hope.
Okay, one more female and we'll get started. Jewel, make her way up here, please. She's the coordinator. As Anthony was saying, this is her first year. So let's give Jewel a big hand.
White Hasselhout, thank you so much for coming. We are so pleased to have you here today. We're so thankful that the clouds are clearing, and hopefully you all have a really great time dancing. And lunch will happen in a couple hours, so thank you so much for your time this morning.
Okay, no, it's powwow time. Grand entry in a few minutes. Flag bearers, you know who you are, flag bearers. Gary Wong, George Pierce, Jesse Collins, Wallace Walters, Darwin Robbins, Buck Sheena, Alan Hickey, Josh Lockwood, and Anthony Isaac. Let's get them flags, get ready for grand entry. Hostrom, be ready. Flag bearers, grab your flags. We'll line up over there. Dancers, you need to line up behind our colors. Today we're going to have 50-50 tickets and door prizes. All going to the awards. Slahun's Indian tacos are served between 11:30 and 12:30. We're going to go into category intertribal dancing. Lots of dancing. Lisa's in the house. Dancers, dancers, start lining up behind our colors. Dancers, dancers, come a-running. This is your time. No? You want to line up the dancers in the order? Men's traditional, women's traditional, jingle, fancy, teen category, junior categories. Jill is in the house. I want to see some smiles out there, flag bearers. I want to see some smiles. Okay, are we ready, Noel? Noel's ready. Ostrom, do the grand entry. Red Spotted Horse, the flag song. Red Spotted Horse, the flag song. Let's put your hands together, our grand entry for this morning. I'd like to ask Red Spotted Horse to do the flag and the right. teacher, Noel Ferguson, is going to have to go back to school and do his mathematics again. He's counting. Okay, red spotted horse, flag song. This is our national anthem, our flag song. We honor the colors you see out there, the maple leaf, the stars and stripes. Beautiful eagle stand ceremony is coming out today. We honor the rest of the flags that are here. The Nicolet Valley Veterans flag, service of all our veterans. First Nations eagle flags that are here. We honor the colors, the dancers, their beautiful outfits, their colors. We honor the drums that are here this morning. All of the arts and craft people behind us, we honor them. And we honor all of you, our grassroots, our tiny tots, our children, Okanagan College, the beautiful speakers that spoke this morning on behalf of the Okanagan College. We honor them. We honor the vendors, the food that's going to happen, the Indian tacos at noon. I hope you eat lots. Make that sunshine. Eat lots of tacos. Yeah. Buck says, you don't have to ask me. Northern tribes, are you here? The charging. Let's bring our colors home. Shake those bells, shake those bells. Stand tall, be proud. Yeah, let's hear it. Put your hands together if you like what you hear out there. Put your hands together. Let's hear it. Put your hands together. Grand entry. Okay, now we want to post our colors. We're going to the receivers. We have some princesses out there. We want to acknowledge Jill. When we go out there and ask them to come up so they can introduce themselves. Let us know where they're from. Okay, we're going to introduce the royalty, and then the royalty can come up front and shake all the hands of the flag bearers. So you see there's a flag bearer come on up. You're going to get your hand shook. Come on up. Okay, the first one. What is your name and where you're from and what powwow do you represent? Okay, let's give her a big hand. Our princess, go up there and shake hands with the flag bearers. Miss Skylax.
Why? I'm Jada. I'm from Salmon Arm. I represent the Skylax Powwow.
Oh, Salmon Arm represents Skylax Powwow. Jill's going to give the traditional tobacco ties to all the flag bearers and the receivers. This is our way of giving the offered tobacco. So we want to acknowledge our flag bearers and receivers, and we're going to ask them to come up one by one to introduce themselves. Yes, I will come to you.
James Kobo, West Bank First Nation, Director of Student Services at Okanagan College.
James Kobo. James, keep your hands and you can post the color. James has been with us a long time also.
Dorothy Gillai, Plains Cree, from Milmore Beach, Alberta. I now reside in Kelowna. Thank you very much.
Let's give her a big hand.
Jesse Ryder, Elder of the Shuswap Nation, member of Queen Creek Band, residing in Canada.
Jesse from Queen Creek. Kathy from Penticton. Now we want to post the colors.
Alan Hickey, Okanagan.
Alan Hickey, let's give him a big hand.
Wallace Walters, Smithers, BC, from the Wet'suwet'en Nation.
Wet'suwet'en, Wallace.
Jesse Collins from the White Horse Yukon from the First Frontenac Benbush Nations.
Jesse, welcome.
Anthony Isaac, Anishinaabe from the Pejunon Territory, Coordinator of Aboriginal Services here at Okanagan College.
Anishinaabe, welcome.
My name is Nishai.
Welcome.
I am Jesse.
Welcome, Taiwan.
Hi, I am Sue. I am from Taiwan. Nice to meet you.
Taiwan. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Powwow. I'm from China. I live West Kelowna. Nice to meet everyone. Thank you.
China, welcome.
Gaetan Gerard from Northern Ontario,
Northern Ontario, welcome.
Mike Brown Swept.
Welcome. Sergeant.
Sergeant Josh Lockwood.
Let's give Sergeant Josh Lockwood a big hand. Gary.
Gary Wong from Vancouver, BC, lived in Kelowna since 2000.
Mr. Gary Wong.
Katikia. George Chris from Slave Lake, Alberta, Bush Creek. Hi, hi.
Slave Lake, Bush Creek. There you go. Okay, Hostrom. Let's go with some IT's intertribal time. Hostrom. And then we'll start our intertribal. Dancers, you can come out and dance. You've been waiting a long time. Now it's your turn to dance. Tribes, intertribal, IT, intertribal time. Come on out, everybody. Come on, let's get them out there dancing. song there, Westbound. Red spotted horse, let's keep him dancing. Red spotted horse, let's keep him dancing. Okay, you dancers out there, be careful with the other dancers. You don't want to run into their feathers and their regalia. So please have some respect. Watch where you're dancing. Very important. Okay, Red Spotted Horse. Let's keep up dancing. Peter Anthony. Dancers, dancers. Be careful how you dance out there. You almost ran into some traditional men with their muscles. So be careful out there. Be careful. Dancers, dancers. Come on out. Come on out. Good song there, good song. Okay. Northern Tribe, let's keep them dancing. Northern Tribe, intertribal. Northern Tribe. clear the floor. We want to clear the floor, and we're going to first call for tiny tots. First call for tiny tots. First string can stand by. First string can stand by. We want to clear the floor. There's some arts and craft tables out here. Go out there and check them out. We've come a long ways to be with us. We got over here to my left, if we get to your right, we got Huckleberry Jam. We got Stwin. We got smoked salmon. We got all kinds of goodies back over here to my left, which would be to your right. Okay, Noel, come over here, please. This dancer here lost an earring, so keep an eye out. She lost one, so keep an eye out for her. Okay. Okay, tiny tots, make your way out there to see Noel. Tiny tots, make your way out there. Second call, tiny tots. Ostrom, stand by. Tiny tots. How are we doing, Noel? You ready? Okay, Ostrom. Tiny tots, make your way out there. This is your song. Can everybody please stand and rise up our tiny tots? Can everybody please stand? This is the future. These are our future MCs, future arena directors, future chiefs and councils. These are our champion war dancers. This is our tiny tots. Anthony, are you in the house? Anthony. Anthony, are you in the house? Let's put your hands together for our tiny tots out there. Put your hands together. Let's put your hands together for our tiny tots out there. Good dancing, good dancing. Put your hands together. Once again, let's put your hands together. Shake hands here, girls. Guys, shake hands, shake hands. Good sportsmanship. Shake hands. Good dancing, good singing. Okay, now we want to invite the adult categories. We'll do the females, the golden age and women first. Adult categories. Female, golden age women. Golden age women and women's traditional. Let's make your way out there, please.
It's like all over.
Second call, adult categories. We'll go with the women's group first. Second call. Janice August is in the house. Welcome, Janice. Nadine Jules is in the house. Welcome, Nadine. Third and final call, adult categories. Our ladies and golden age first.
Not even that bad.
How are we doing now? Okay, Northern Tribes, first song. Northern Tribes, first song. Once again, let's put your hands together for our adult category. Women, put your hands together, please. Let's put your hands together. I'm going to give you a second song there, ladies. Ostrom, be standing by. Good song there, Northern Tribes. I'm going to give you a second song there, ladies. Oklahoma, 199 kilometers an hour. Foot slide. Gerald's requested that. Nadine, she wants a double beat too. Oh, by the way, Nadine has closed her hickey booth and her kissing booth. It's now closed officially. She doesn't have it. She's got taken. She's got took. Okay, how we doing, Noel? Noel's ready? Post run. Birch Creek. The second song. Once again, let's put your hands together. Shake hands there, ladies. Shake hands, shake hands. Good dancing, good dancing. Okay, now we want to invite the men. The traditional, the golden age, the grass, all the men's categories. We're going to ask Northern Tribes to be standing by. Northern Tribes be standing by. We got traditional out there. We got grass out there. Make your way out there, please. Hey, they're starting to serve slahunj lunchtime. Right after this category, we're going to go into a lunch break. 2 songs there, gentlemen. 2 songs. 2 songs. Got another grass dancer out there. Welcome. We got traditional. We're going to go with Northern Tribes for the first song. Host drum, second song. We got 50-50 tickets going around. 50-50 tickets going around. Okay, Northern Tribes, first song, please. Dance hard, be proud, stand strong. Once again, let's put your hands together for our men's traditional, men's grass. Let's do it out there. that dancing after. Shake hands, Ermian. Shake hands, shake hands. Yeah, good dancing, good singing. Okay, now we're going to go into a lunch break. We're going to go into a lunch break. Okay, Hostrom, grand entry time, grand entry time. Everybody please rise. Everybody please rise. Here we go. Here we go. Second session. Okanagan College, KLO. Here we go. Welcome, our flag bearers. All of our flag bearers, welcome, welcome. Our royalty, our princesses, welcome, welcome. Our men's golden age traditional. Welcome, welcome. Our cross dancers, welcome, welcome. Our golden age women, welcome, welcome. Let's put your hands together, our grand entry. Put your hands together. Yeah! Women's traditional adult category. Our junior girls, fancy shaw dancers. Welcome, welcome. Junior girls, fancy shaw. Jingle dress dancers, our junior body top category. Welcome, welcome. Our teen girls, fancy shaw dancers. Welcome, welcome. Our adult jingle dress dancers. Welcome, welcome. Our tiny drop dress dancers. Grasshoppers, welcome, welcome. Let's put your hands together, our grand entry for this afternoon. Now, if you'd like to go with the interesting statues, you can come up here. We're going to ask Anthony to welcome all of you on behalf of the Recreational Services here at Okanagan College. And then we have our flag and our charging song as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out. I mean, this day is probably one of the most favorite day I have of the year. I look forward to a year round, and just to see all of these faces, see some familiar faces, some friends, see that laughter, see my brothers and sisters out there dancing, standing proud. You know, it really warms my heart, warms my soul. It says so much about what we stand for and value here at the college. And so to see you guys come out here and support us in this endeavor really means a lot to us. And again, my heart goes out to you. So thank you. Shimiwech, Limna, Aho.
Thank you, Ezra. Red Spotting Horse, the flag song. Once again, this is our national anthem. We honor all the colors, all the flags, the maple leaf, the stars and stripes, the eagle staff, our First Nation flags, the Okanagan, the silk. We honor our forefathers. We honor all the dancers, the colors that they bring, the beautiful colors of their dancing. We honor them. Our drums we honor. We honor the people here at Okanagan College. All the beautiful arts and crafts that come a long ways. We honor the hands that nurtured our bodies for that good slahunj, that lunch, that tacos, the manning. We honor all the people, our elders, our knowledge keepers, for being here with us this day. We honor the tiny tots. They're the future. This is our national anthem, our flags, the people, the grassroots. Golden age, we honor them. We've been blessed with this beautiful weather. The rain was a cleansing, it cleansed. Now we've got beautiful skies. It's time to dance, it's time to sing. The veterans that have fought in the wars, 1, 2, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm. We honor the men and women in uniform that have fought the fires this year. Northern tribes, let's bring our colors home. A charging. Shake those bells, dancers, shake those bells. Jingle dress dancers, brass dancers, traditional dancers, golden Everybody, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Show some love out there. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah. This is our day to celebrate First Nation, Indigenous, Okanagan College. Put your hands together again. Put your hands together. Let's hear it out there. Yeah. Put your hands together. Grand entry time. Turn around, Spencer. Okay, we're going to introduce our flag bearers for this afternoon. Help him put the flag down. Johnny. Give him a big hand, Johnny.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is Buck Sheena. Coming to you from the Nicola Valley here to be here with the brothers and sisters. Aho.
Aho, Buck.
Yeah, hello. My name is Yuko from the PTC Indian Reserve. Thank you.
Oh. Rusty Collins, I'm originally from Whitehorse, Yukon, and then Okanagan First Nations. Great to be here.
Okay.
Anthony Isaac, Anishinaabe from Walpole Island First Nation.
Oh. Anishinaabe.
Wallace Walters from Smithers, BC, the Wet'suwet'en Nation.
Wet'suwet'en.
Hi, I'm Seth Buckbendel.
Seth, give him a big hand. Seth.
Shane from Cree Nation, Alkanese band. Woo! First time, all right.
Last name, Shane. Last name.
Child, Stone Child.
And on Shane. George.
George from Slave Lake, Alberta, Cree Nation. Hi, hi.
Hey. Mr. Noel Ferguson, come on up and introduce yourself.
My name is Noel Ferguson from Kenneth Creek, BC, and it's an honor to be here. Thank you very much, buddy.
Okay, Noel, we want to post the colors, please. Post them. Okay, our royalty. Mothers, you know who you are. Come up with the royalty, the princesses. Come on up. Your flag bearers, after you post the colors, come on back up and line up, please. Sneak away. Our first princess.
I'm from Seminar.
Salmon Arm Princess from Skylax Powwow.
Hi, my name is Tyra Donkey. I am from Stockton, BC. I represent RSES Power.
There you go. Go shake hands there, please. There's our princesses. White Hush and Chowat and Chris Richard Jackson Jr. I'm a Lakatma Thompson Okanagan Yakima. My Indian name is Tanaka, which means he who likes his macaroni straight, eh? It's an honor to be here today with all of you good people. So we're going to start with Ostrom, go all the way down to 3 intertribals. Dancers, time for you to come out and dance, please. Dancers, come on out, we're gonna dance. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. Oh, come on out and dance. Everybody, come on out and dance. dancers, come on out, dancers. Let's put your hands together. Our first intertribal for this afternoon. Red Spotted Horse, second intertribal. We're going to be doing them door prize tickets pretty soon, so get your tickets ready. We're going to be doing the door prize tickets very soon. Okay, dancers, come on out, we're winding down here. Come on out, please. It's your time to dance. It's sun shining out there. We got the sun shining. Come on out, the sun is shining. Come on out. Dancers, come on out. We're winding down. Come on out. Let's put your hands together. Put your hands together, please. Second intertribal. Northern tribe. Let's keep them dancing. Northern tribe. Let's keep them dancing. Tiny Tots, this is your first call right after this intertribal. Tiny Tots, first call right after this last intertribal. Seth, who do you want? Come here, buddy. We got the 50-50 draw. We got the door prizes. Dancers, dancers. 50-50. Dancers, dancers, come on out, come on out. Dancers, come on out. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. Hey, how about that? Third intertribal. Good singing, good dancing. Oh, no? We got a whistle over there? Oh, man. Come on over there. No pictures, no recording. once again, let's put your hands together for our tiny tots. Tiny tots out there. Once again, put your hands together, our tiny tots. Line up, tiny tots, line up in a single file, line up. Jill, get that tobacco to them. Take it all out there. Give them a tobacco and a small gift. Line up. We want to see them watermelon teeth. Come on. Let's see it. See them watermelon teeth. Come on. Okay, no, we want to invite all the junior categories to make their way out, please. All junior categories. Junior categories. Please make their way out there. Second call, junior categories. Let's give our tiny tots a big hand out there. Let's give them a big hand. Yeah, tiny tots. Okay, junior categories, second call. Red spotted horse, be standing by. Nadine, be standing by. Okay, those ready? Red spotted horse, take it away. Junior categories. Dance hard. Be proud. Stand tall. Once again, let's give our junior categories. A big hand out there. Give them a big hand. Big hand for our junior category. Line up there, line up, line up. Joe's got something for you. Line up, please. Okay, no, we want to invite the team categories. All the team categories, make their way out there, please. First call, team categories. Northern Tribes, be standing by. Team categories, make your way out there, please. Second call, team categories, make your way out there. Hey, how's everybody enjoying this afternoon? Let's hear it out there. Let's hear it. This is healing. Healing dance, healing songs, healing yourself. The sun was shining, but it's still shining. That's a good healing. How we doing, Noah? Noah's ready? Northern Tribes. Team categories. Here we go. Dance hard, be proud. Once again, let's put our hands together for our team category. Team category. Let's hear it out there. Let's put your hands together. Line up, teams. Line up, please. Line up, teams. Okay, now we want to invite the adult categories. All adult categories, golden age categories. Make their way out there, please. All the adult categories. Jill, shall we redraw for the 4-door prize? Get your red tickets out. Get your red tickets out. Adult categories, make your way down here. Adult categories. Get your red tickets out. Last 3 numbers. 428. 428. 428. 428. 075. 075. 075. 923. 923. Oh, we got a winner here. Oh, we got 2 coming. 279. Over here. We got them here, tickets. 075. We got that. 428. 923 and 279. 279. Do we got any female adult categories? Come on down. We'll do the females first, guys. Female categories, come on down. Nadine, you can stay in. Third and final call, women's, adult, and golden age categories. Okay, Lisa. Okay, Hostrom. Here we go. Everybody please rise. Once again, just put your hands together. Our adult category, women. Once again, let's put your hands together. Adult category. Let's hear it out there. Let's hear it, let's hear it. Line up there, ladies, line up, line up. Okay, 5 more tickets for the door prize, 5 more tickets, 5 more tickets. No, we want to invite the adult men categories to make their way out there, please. Adult men. First ticket, 640, 640 in the red ticket, 640. 296. 296, 230, 230, 153, 153, 656, 656. If you got them numbers, come on running. Nobody wants these door prize tickets. Huh? MC, you get it. Yep. Yep. Northern Tribes, be standing by. How you doing, Noel? Where's your red ticket? Oh. Okay, Northern Tribes, take it away. once again, let's put your hands together. Our men's category. Another song there, men? One more song? One more. Hostrum. Hostrum. They want one more. Hey, Jewel, what about these door prizes? Shall we do another 5? We're going to do 5 more. 5 more. 461 729 480 649 649 750 750. We got somebody coming over here. 649 is a winner. Ostrom, take it away. Second song. Once again, let's put your hands together on adult men category. Let's hear it, let's hear it. Shake hands, Pete. Shake hands with your compadres, your comrades. Good dancing there, man. Good dancing. Good dancing. Okay, we're going to go into some intertribals, and then we're going to be doing some more draws. Let's do some draws for the door prizes. Can we do some draws? Can we do some draws for the door prizes? 5 more red tickets. 4 more. Here we go. Maybe get one of them ladies a draw there. 4 tickets. Okay, 775. 440. 3112. I'm not drunk. 690. 690. 440. 775 and 312. 312. Oh, we got one. Oh, check that ticket, Joe. He's an AC/DC man. Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. We're down to 3 now. Let's do some intertribals, and we're going to retire the colors. Dancers can come out for the last time. Who we got up there singing? Red? Ostrom, you want to sing a song? Okay, Ostrom, take it away. Bakshina. Ostrom, intertribal time. Let's draw some more. Let's get 4 more tickets here. 4 more, 3 more. 3 more tickets. You guys go ahead, sing, dance. 564. 169. 182. 169, and 564. Here we go. Come on out, we're winding down. Come on out, come on out. Intertribal time.
song, Good Intertribal.